I can say I'm back.
Out of the Philippines, the reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny PacMan Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao, the Filipino icon who still refuses to walk away. His final professional challenge is set for July 19th, the same date as Usyk versus W2. At 46, does Manny still have enough gas in the tank? Can he truly reclaim world champion status? And perhaps most intriguingly, why now? Pacquiao's opponent will be Mario Barrios, the current WBC welterweight title holder. This is no farewell exhibition. This is a sanctioned world title bout, greenlit by the World Boxing Council. Right now, the 66 kilograms division boasts 3 champions: Yordenis Unified, Brian Norman WBO, and Barrios WBC. Of the trio, Barrios is considered the most beatable. Barrios, at age 30, holds a respectable record of 29 wins and 2 losses. He began his career at 55 kilograms and slowly climbed the ladder to 66 kilograms, eventually capturing a title. His most significant setback came at the hands of Gervonta Tank Davis. Back then, both fighters were undefeated and fought at super lightweight. Barrios had speed, liked to bait opponents into trades, and excelled at pulling them into his tempo. But Davis imposed his own rhythm, and it worked. That bout exposed Barrios' discomfort with southpaws. Davis frequently neutralized his lead hand and landed clean long-range shots. Gervonta isn't a relentless pressure fighter. His success comes from sudden, violent bursts. Barrios simply couldn't handle those explosions. Following that loss, Barrios moved up in weight to challenge Keith Thurman, the same Thurman who lost only to Pacquiao. Yet again, Barrios came up short, leaving the ring with a visibly damaged face after 12 rounds. It highlighted another key weakness: his footwork. He fails to manage distance under pressure and often lingers in dangerous territory. That flaw is more than technical. It's tactical suicide against a smart, explosive opponent. Pacquiao's last sanctioned fight was in 2021 against Yordenis Ugas. Originally scheduled to face Errol Spence, Manny had to shift gears when Spence withdrew with an eye injury. Ugas was a late replacement and beat him. Although Pacquiao showed flashes of his old brilliance, his signature darting attacks and explosive combinations, his energy dipped sharply after round 8. It was his 8th career loss, and afterward, he hinted that it might be the end. But fate kept looping Barrios into the story. First, through Thurman, defeated by Pacquiao, but too much for Barrios. Second, through Ugas, who beat Pacquiao, then fought Barrios for the WBC interim title. That fight revealed Barrios' 2 key strengths: range control and endurance. Against aging fighters, those traits can be deadly. He tends to look stronger in championship rounds, a troubling sign for a 46-year-old opponent. To prepare, Pacquiao reunited with his legendary trainer Freddie Roach. Even Roach wasn't thrilled about the comeback. He's already a legend. He doesn't need this. But Manny was insistent. "I still have one more in me," he said. Even his wife, historically opposed to returns, shocked Roach by saying, "I think he's ready." That was enough. Roach agreed. "We'll do one more, but it has to be the right one he can win." Of course, late career comebacks are notoriously painful to watch. Sugar Ray Leonard returned at 40 and was dismantled by Hector Camacho. Tyson Holyfield, Roy Jones, all fell short. George Foreman was the rare exception, but it took him 7 long years to reclaim the crown. Still, if there's anyone who could defy the odds, it's Manny. He hasn't been inactive. He's participated in multiple exhibitions and stayed physically engaged. While stamina is no longer a strength, his experience, accuracy, southpaw angles, and sense of timing remain elite. This will be his 73rd pro fight. Barrios has never been stopped except by Gervonta, and went the distance with a broken nose against Thurman. But that was Keith, not Manny. This fight feels close, maybe 50-50 on paper. But more than that, it's symbolic. Pacquiao is already a Hall of Famer and an 8th Division world champion. Yet that loss to Ugas left an open wound. Now, he's chasing the ending his career deserves. Barrios might not be the most dangerous name, but he's legit enough to make this more than a nostalgia act. If Pacquiao wins, it's the perfect send-off. And if not, at least we'll know he went out chasing greatness, not clinging to the past.
Good to experience losses in life, not only in boxing but in real life. Like sometimes we fail, sometimes we succeed, but good thing for us because we know how to humble ourselves. That's the most important thing. Because at the end of the day, we're just passing by in this world. We're not forever here in this world. So it's better to be humble.